Stop the Bleeding is made possible by Shire.
On May 22nd, 2017, I became the first person with severe hemophilia to summit Mount Everest. But I couldn't have done it without the support of my Sherpa guides, everyone at my HTC, and the worldwide bleeding disorders community.
I like the book better.
Chris summiting Everest was a huge leap forward for the bleeding disorders community. But what else does it highlight?
Awesomeness. Winter is coming.
Is this a good time to pee? I've been holding it the whole time. Not that I'm not interested.
It highlights that whatever your Everest is, working together is a guaranteed way to conquer it.
That is the only possible takeaway from this story of personal triumph.
Sure, yeah, it was a bit of a stretch, but getting this group to pay attention to literally anything in a meeting means playing a cool video first. Just as Chris couldn't have summited without his porters and his Sherpa guides, we can't achieve our dreams without each other. Together, we will conquer our Everest!
Yeah. I'll do it, but this is all I wore today.
That is why I am implementing a teamwork incentive program for which our very own dreamboat, Eddie, will be distributing these bleeding bucks.
Every time Jacqui has given me a task, I've had a tendency to go a little overboard.
Hi, Freddie. I'm your dad.
We're good, okay? But it all into facts. Just show your son alone.
Stay with my son! Stay with my son!
Tell me the truth!
I never said any of that.
But this time, I intend to support her with grace. Hello, members of Stop the Bleeding. All acts supporting teamwork will be rewarded with bleeding bucks. Bleeding bucks can be redeemed at the end of the program for prizes. I wish you all a fond day of teamness and civility. Thank you for listening. Best, Eddie the Mailman.
Does my teamwork incentive program have the ability to descend into sheer insanity? Oh, absolutely. But in an effort to stockpile bleeding bucks, will the team unknowingly accomplish more than they ever thought possible? I may have learned a thing or two in my 4 years of working here.
6.
What?
You've worked here for 6 years.
That's cool.
Who's there?
Brandon?
Brandon who?
Yo, Spencer, can I pitch you an idea I had last night?
Brandon doesn't understand knock-knock jokes.
So I think I may have discovered our next hit TV show.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, so in my dream last night,
Brandon, join me. Brandon, join me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't really think that through. Hey, Brandon.
Wait, you're Chris Bombardier, the first hemophiliac to ever summit Mount Everest.
Whoa. Really?
Wait, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess I just never heard myself announced that way. It's kind of impressive. Anyway, Brandon, I think we should join forces.
He's such a cool guy. He's such a down-to-earth cool guy.
right? Anyway, so in my dream, Chris said to make the most powerful, action-packed show for people with bleeding disorders to inspire the community.
If you film it, they will climb.
Oh, man. I love that. Cliffhanger for bleeders. Bleeder hanger.
Cliff infuses.
Factor hangers. Working title.
Working title.
Working title.
You don't need to
No.
I can produce this.
Whoa! Hey, man.
We'll shoot a proof of concept on spec and pitch it to the team.
Do I hear teamwork?
Have a bleeding buck.
Eddie, Eddie, Eddie.
Hey, Nora, bro. Can I assist you with that coffee?
Already made it.
Of course. I hear you loud and clear with my listening skills.
And I so appreciate that. I would be happy to supervise your script later.
Guys, with this teamwork, proud of you. Have some bleeding bucks.
Oh.
You know what?
You should know.
You too, Slater.
And I'll give you all routine checkups.
Dr. Young coming through in the clutch. Very good, my friend. Very good.
I'll give you lollipops too.
This place is already rank with bleeding buck corruption. I love it.
Hey, could you actually help me with rehearsal later?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Great. Want some more coffee?
Until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life.
All right, stop. Megan, I need to truly believe you're hanging on for dear life. The entire bleeding disorders community is counting on you.
Since it's green screen, why do I actually have to hang? I'm exhausted.
Use it.
I am loving this teamwork. Have a bleeding buck.
Cut! Without struggle, there is no triumph. This is going to be the best bleeding disorders action show ever made. All right, back to one, everyone. And Megan, this time I want to actually see the weight of the bleeding disorders community on your shoulders, okay? Action.
I'm a little concerned about this Bleeding Bucks program. Brandon is working his team like really hard, and the rest of the crew, they're going off the rails a little bit.
Go fish.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going into teamwork full time.
Juice box?
Uno!
Oh, I won. Oh.
Wait, we can do that?
I've never felt so validated.
That's what I'm talking about.
Great idea. Hey, Eddie.
Uh-huh.
How much can I get for the deed to the station that I won off Benny in a game of high-stakes rock, paper, scissors?
Slater, this incentive program is intended to reward teamwork, not gambling.
I mean, we can sit down next to
I thought you wanted to support Jackie's program, Eddie.
Tell them the truth!
I never said any of that.
Okay, sure. How much you need?
1,000 ought to do it.
1,000. Okay. Here you go.
So we ran out of money before we finished the CGI, but you get the idea. We're calling it Cliff Hemos.
We're still working on the title.
This was a valiant effort, guys, but I think you missed the point entirely.
Entirely.
Oh, with all due respect, Jacqui, I think you're missing the point. If we film it, they will climb.
It's true.
Who will climb? What are we talking about?
The bleeding disorders community.
We don't want everyone with a bleeding disorder to climb Mount Everest. Most people with or without a bleeding disorder should not climb Everest. Our community has been told since day one that we can't do everything that people without a bleeding disorder can do. Inspire them to climb their Everest, whatever that means to them.
I agree. Excellent work, guys. I'm very disappointed. Very.
I'm calling it Bennycoin, and it'll be the hottest cryptocurrency of the year.
Weekly and I are investing in a fourth treehouse.
I just put a down payment on my first boat loan.
That's it! You guys gotta get back to work!
We are working, Eddie. Look around. The bleeding bucks are life now.
And Bennycoin.
Oh, guys, seriously, get back to work now, please.
Eddie. Yeah.
I mean, we can sit down next to
This is what's been going on? Oh, you have really done it now. Everyone, I've come to make an announcement. I'm ending the teamwork incentive program early. You didn't let me finish. The reason I'm ending it early is because it has been a huge success.
Whoa!
Great work. And while the program may be over, these numbers, they don't lie.
This past week, the studio has had a 200% increase in productivity.
500% increase in teamwork.
The office happiness quotient has never been higher.
You all have the ability to work together in extraordinary ways. Individually, you have your talents, but together, we are unstoppable. Yeah. And if this level of productivity and teamwork keeps up, there will be real raises with real money.
The Benny coin is still thriving.
Thank you, Eddie. This couldn't have gone better.
Really?
Absolutely.
If I'm being honest with you, I'm pretty sure I still messed up somehow.
No, the program was a complete failure. These numbers are fake. There's no such thing as a happiness quota. But I didn't actually have to give out any rewards. I just let them pull stuff from props and wardrobe. But the part about them having a really good time, that was true. So their takeaway? Teamwork is fun.
My Everest is advocating for women with bleeding disorders.
I want to start my own personal training company. I want to learn the guitar.
My Everest is going to college.
My Everest is continuing to inspire my community to try their best. Oh, and Mount Everest is my Everest.
Wow. You got the actual Chris Bombardier. This is very impressive. I would say perhaps your Everest is making this show.
All right, now, come on, dude. How'd you get Chris for this?
If you film it, they will climb.
Hey, can anyone give me a ride home? My car broke down outside. I just came in to get some help. Guys?